dozen random grandkids.
I still need to write my speech and that.
This is actually working! 아, 떨려 죽겠네. Hi. Good evening, everyone. I am Josh, Simon's high school roommate, and is basically a brother. His partner in crime, and tonight's very honored and slightly terrified best man. Simon has always been my go-to adventure buddy. In high school, he was the artist. Me, I was the wannabe graphic designer. And together we plastered our slanted ceiling with his masterpieces and my little stick figures. He was also the world's most committed thrift store fashionista. So I remember one sweatshirt he scored from Goodwill that said, "His grandma is loved by ... and listed someone's dozen random grandkids. Simon wore it like a badge of honor. Tonight, Simon, may you graduate from grandma to a future grandpa loved by your wife and many grandchildren. Blessings. Simon is also a man of strong convictions, especially when it comes to food. He's tried vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, you name it. But there was one rule we both followed very devoutly, which was emptying an entire bottle of Chipotle hot sauce every time we went to Chipotle. So our friendship was fueled by the liquid fire. Simon's amazing. Simon's never lost sight of the people he cares about. So when we lived 45 minutes or so from our high school, he'd wake me at 6 a.m. every day, drive us to class, and endure every one of my Korean and hip-hop and K-pop playlists, which he didn't understand a thing about. He'd always smile and say, "I swear I was starting to understand some Korean." But you did. In college, Simon met Krista. I remember seeing them on a sunny afternoon by the Chicago River last summer, and while we talked, I watched Simon's eyes light up in a way I'd never seen while he told me what she's been encouraging him to try. So not just media art, but theater and every other new challenge that I could think of. So Krista wasn't just his girlfriend. She became the true partner and supporter Simon needed. That's the moment I realized this love will be forever. Now let me, your resident marriage veteran, share some advice. I know I'm only 25, 2 years married and no kids, but here are 3 things I learned. First, be sure to share how thankful you are for each other. Be humble enough to own it when you make mistakes, and forgive each other fast. Work hard and plan for your future, but slow down and enjoy where you're at, because you're living in the good old days. And last of all, I just wanted to take a second to acknowledge your grandpa David Saidathan. When David went to heaven, family and friends in Illinois shared stories of how fiercely he loved Grandma Nancy and his 3 daughters. Because he was a devoted husband first, he became an exemplary father and a grandfather to you. Simon, I have no doubt he will carry that legacy forward. If Grandpa David were here, he'd be so proud of you, dude. Because you found your person to carry that legacy with. So, to Simon and Krista, may your life overflow with laughter, depth, and way too many late night Chipotle runs with extra hot sauce. So cheers to the couple.